I don't know what the heck's on the radio. All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Don't mind the mess in the truck. Just don't worry about it. Don't even look at it. Got Merle looking like crap. We got a new name for the truck. I am dubbing the name. Hold on one second. All right, so for real, new name for the step side. This beautiful rig here. Are you ready for the name? New name, calling it right here on the channel. Rusty Red. The new name for the truck is now Rusty Red. You know why? Because everything is literally just complete and total rust. The amount of rust on this truck is absolutely unbearable. The whole entire frame is literally just, it's paper thin. You can tap on it with a screwdriver and it goes right through. Now this is an 03. 03 was 75,000 miles. Now this truck was garage kept its entire life. Its whole life, it's spent in this garage. 75,000 miles, 2003. Everything is pretty clean, but the frame is absolutely ruined. I did a quick Google search. This is a known problem. Chevy used crap steel for their frames. All right, I gotta get Rusty Red out of the way. We actually gotta move Mini Red. Rusty Red, Mini Red, there you go. The reason why we got Rusty Red in the old garage is that our Do It For Dale filmer, Brett, actually blew out a brake line. So we got no brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Rusty Red. All right, guys, for real, what we're doing today is, oh man, look, the big camera's right here. Takes such good video, but there's just something about holding this little camera here. It's just so nice and convenient. All right, what we're doing today, we got a top secret package from the guys down at SPE. Now this is a brand new part. So Dan, aka Danable, aka whatever you want to call him, aka Mr. Overboost, has been busy in the lab creating parts. So this here is another problem solver part. This is a resolution part for the 6.7 POWERSTROKE. Let's open it. So I haven't opened this yet. I don't even know what it looks like. Box got a little wet. Directions. We got clamps, hoses, more adapter hoses. Oh, now this is what I want to see. Wow, check that out. Now this looks pretty gosh darn nice. Big open free flow, minimal bends, nice bead roll. All right, so what the heck is this, you may ask? And also, before I forget, this is the main piece needed. Now this is a designed in-house adapter for factory turbo. All right, so get to the point. What the heck is this part? Now this part is the hot side turbo piping that comes off of the turbo to the intercooler. Intercooler here, piping here. This is what we get. This is the kit. Now if you look at the size difference right away, obviously the size is crazy different. But what I didn't know, now this is a brand new thing to me, I didn't know this. The 6.7 POWERSTROKE has a little adapter flange that actually clicks onto the turbo, seen up in there. We'll take it off in just a second. Well, inside that flange is a crappy little tiny O-ring that actually seals the flange to the turbo housing. Now, over time, these O-rings are so small, they deteriorate. So you could technically be losing boost on your POWERSTROKE slightly and not even realize it. Losing boost is losing horsepower, and no one wants that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull off this really fast, and then we're gonna compare them side by side with the new one versus the old one. All right, guys, so the removal of the actual factory hot side pipe is very, very simple. Mine was a 7mm socket on the first hose clamp going to the intercooler, so just pop that off, and then a secondary one up on the actual turbo side. Pop those two hose clamps loose, pull the actual pipe out. It's a little easier to get in there if the pipe's out. So after that, you're going to want to get 2 screwdrivers and go into the safety clip on the actual one that snaps onto the turbo housing. If you just pry up on one side, it always seems that the other side falls down. So I went in with 2 screwdrivers, held it up, and it pulls right off. Very easy. All right, guys, everything's off. Man, is everything looking real dirty down in there. Look at the turb ski. You see that turbo right there? Hopefully this is going to be off of here soon, but I'm not going to give you any more hints than that. And then also check inside the actual intercooler. If you guys have never seen inside one of these, I've been lucky enough to see in these down at SPE or whatever. But pretty cool how it works. It's actually kind of crazy. So yeah, that came off real easy. Just do that 2 screwdriver trick thing on the safety clip, because I don't know, maybe there's an easier way of doing it, but I can never get it off. Every time I would pry one side up, the other side would pop down. 2 screwdrivers, either side, pop it up. Literally, this thing pulls right off the turbo. So this is the actual problem child. Now, if you see this O-ring in here, hold on, let me pull it out. All right, so this is the actual problem. It actually isn't even like a circular O-ring. It's like one of them like flange type O-rings with like a little like wiper seal kind of deal almost on it, like a fork seal from a dirt bike. So this is the actual part that can cause problems. And if this rubber seal is having issues, then you will have a lot of boost, you know, simply just, you know, seeping right by out through this coupler, not going into the pipe, not going through the intercooler, not going into the engine. Now check out this thing right here. Now this is the crazy upgraded O-ring that you get in the SPE kit. Now check, this thing is heavy duty. Now this is an O-ring here, brother. So look at the size differencing. So you have like more of like a wiper seal kind of deal, and then an actual, like, I think it's like a 5mm O-ring, which is pretty heavy duty. So now this will snap into the supplied coupler from SPE to adapt to the turbo. We'll put that in a second. Let's compare these really quick. So obviously there's a huge size difference. Now this steps up to go into the intercooler, so you can see how big it is where it goes into the intercooler, and then you can see where the sizing is coming off of the actual turbo housing. Now this is just straight flow design, no stepping, no reducing, no nothing. Comes off of the housing like so, and then you'll have your rubber coupler, which is this supplied piece to connect the two, just like that, bam bam. And then on the other end, on the intercooler side, you'll have your actual flex coupler. So this has the whole flex deal. This will connect onto the pipe, obviously, and then this end will go onto the intercooler. Very simple install. This isn't a rocket science kind of thing. I just wanted to show you guys the difference in O-rings. Like, oh my God. Yeah, if you have a problem with that O-ring, you know, then I don't know what to tell you. All right, guys, we have the new adapter piece that clips onto the turbo. You use the factory snap ring off of the factory coupler. You just take a screwdriver, pry it off of there, slide it onto the new coupler. It fits right in all of the grooves. And then also you install the O-ring, that massive O-ring in there that is just huge. Put a little grease and oil on it just to lube it up. And your coupler is ready for installation. All right, guys, quick tip on the install. I put the rubber hose coupler onto the metal adapter that goes onto the turbo first, because once you put on the adapter onto the turbo, it's very hard to get to that T-bolt clamp in the back once you put on your rubber coupler. So round 2 of putting this on. And you really got to get up here because there's a little flange on the turbo that the snap ring has to slide up over. It's not hard, you just kind of got to get some leverage, get up on the truck. All right, so after a good push on, the coupler hose is on. You can see the T-bolt down there. I don't know if you can see it, it's a little dark. You can kind of get to it if you would have to. It's just easier to have it on ahead of time so that way you're not, you know, burning yourself, because everything on here is still hot. All right, guys, just like that, we are done. There is the hot side pipe installed. I gave it a quick buff off because I had it all fingerprinted up and it was nasty. You can see the orientation of that clamp back there. We have full clearance. It's a little close to the actual intake manifold part and then the fuel filter, but I'm happy with it right there. You have your bottom clamp here that is on the intercooler, and then you have your top part intercooler clamp here. I might move it back just a smidge, you know, route it back that way just a hair, so it's not close to here, but you know, I got a solid finger width off of the coolant line, so I don't think we're gonna have any problems. So that's it. For intercooler piping, I've been contemplating powder coat color kits, because I don't know what kind of coloring I want to do for the whole intercooler situation, but after seeing this on there in polished aluminum, I'm really digging the polished. What do you guys think? Should we go powder coat options like purple, red, something cool? Or should we do all polished stuff? I know polish will be a pain to keep clean, but I don't know. I really like polished. My reflection in there. All right, guys, we are fully done. Whoa. Truck is fully ready to rock. We just went on our first drive. Everything is perfect. So this nor this will be causing my power stroke any power loss anytime soon. All right, so if you guys are interested in one of these kits for your truck, hit the first link in the description and use coupon code at checkout, Corey20, and you'll save 20 bucks off your hot side pipe upgrade from SPE. But that's it. We are ready to roll. Now the truck is like fully like all like little problems that arise with 6.7, like little problems like the fuel drain valve, the cold side pipe, the hot side pipe, CCV reroute, all that little stuff that could cause problems with the truck are now 100% fixed. So the truck should be super reliable. So now that it's reliable, it's time to make it unreliable and add a whole bunch of power. We're just waiting for this coronavirus thing to end because, I don't know, it sucks that we can't go do anything. Everyone's kind of staying their distance, and you know, we're just waiting it out just like you guys. But that is it for today. It's a super nice day. We'll get one last look at the polished pipe. I'm really digging the polished pipe, guys. Let me know what you think. It looks very cool on there. I just wish, you know, this here and then this and then that, all that will be polished possibly. And you don't really see too many polished intercooler piping kits on 6.7 POWERSTROKEs. You know, you normally see like crazy powder coated colors, whatever, which looks good. I'm digging the polished look. All right, guys, we're gonna hammer it. So much power, it's unreal. But yeah, okay. We have no boost issues. We didn't blow off the pipe, so I think that we're good.